On to this news in religion. Mezam South Presbytery of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon PCC has organized a training workshop of newly elected elders of the PCC to better understand how the church leadership policy works. The training took place at PCC Azire. Fonja Hansen was there and brought back this report.
This is a transitional period for the PCC, and the leadership of the church is changing hands, and new elders have been elected to champion the affairs of the different congregations of the PCC. But the new elders, although Christians of the PCC, are yet to understand how the leadership policy of the church works. It is for this reason that newly elected elders from Mezam South Presbytery gathered at the worship hall of PCC Azire last May 4th to receive training on topics such as eldership, a quest for identity or real passion for ministry, relationship between the pastor and session members, a core ingredient for a successful congregation, amongst others. Parish pastor for PCC Azire, who doubles as a presbytery secretary for Mezam South, explained the necessity to train the newly elected elders.
I think it's just normal that after going through a reorganization process, which happens practically after every 5 years in the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon, it is necessary to bring all the stakeholders together for this training workshop so that there can be a kind of coherence in management of affairs in the presbytery. So we felt that it was necessary to bring the pastors and the session members. I believe that these are the main stakeholders. Group leaders are there, but these ones actually hold the congregation in a very, they are more responsible to the congregation, and the group leaders also support. So we felt that it was important to start with this group of persons whom we feel that are really at the helm of power or activities in the congregation, so that they can be trained, they gain skills, they gain knowledge on how to go about this mission. Some are coming in new. Eldership or being a member of a finance committee is practically new to some persons, and so being a church, we need to groom them on what the PCC represents and what is their duties and their functions per the constitution of the PCC. I think that's the main reason why we've organized this workshop for session members of Mezam South Presbytery.
Reverend Dr. Fai Michael, the moderator representative of the Northwest region, expresses satisfaction with the training and hope that the new elders who have been trained will understand the church policy.
Our expectations are very high, because we would like to see that these who have been trained should be able to understand the church properly and to handle issues in as much as we have for the past been carrying out the training. We also understand that there are new elders who have never had the opportunity to know about the church. Through this training, they will come to know about the church. And this year being an elective year, we expect that when they go for those elections at the presbytery level, and they are sound knowledge, and they have a sound knowledge about the church, they will carry out their duties well. And those elections will be carried in a more transparent and in a more educative way, so that they're not just doing things blindly. They know the purpose for which those elections are meant for. So this training for us is very vital, so that we can have people or electorates who are well versed with the church, its constitution, and therefore will not be manipulated by any form, because they are well educated in what they have been taught today to carry out, insofar as the working of the Presbyterian Church is concerned. So for me, as a moderator's representative, I'm happy that this is happening. If wishes were horses, I would have attended most of this training that are meant for all the presbyteries in the Northwest, so as to have a bird's view of how the new electorate, especially at the presbytery level, have been educated insofar as the Presbyterian Church is concerned. Because most of the problems that crop in the church are due to ignorance. If people knew exactly what the PCC stands for, they will not be involved in some manipulations or do things that will be out of the church's reach. So to me, this training is very vital, because people who do not know what the church stands for will not be able to see the church's vision or work for it. That is why, to me, this particular training is very important.
Reverend Rousseau Teresia, however, thinks that not everyone elected into the leadership is there for the work of God.
My brother will not pretend that everyone who eventually emerged as a session leader came in for service. These tendencies are eminent. But as you hear me at the end of the presentation, I'm saying that for whatever purpose or whatever reason. I didn't only concentrate on the session members, also church pastors. Like I said, that some persons just get into ministry because they have tried everything else and it is failing. And they've also tried the seminary, whether it could be a place where they can put food on their table. So at the end of the day, for whatever reason, whether you came for real passion or you came for quest of identity, position, and other things, the prayer is that at the end of the day, you will become real passionate for ministry. God can transfer that quest to passion. And so, in effect, for me, it